Have you ever sent a text to a woman, waited hours, maybe even days, only to get a dry K or? Worse, no reply at all if that's ever happened to you. Type yes in the comments. But if you've always had women eagerly waiting for your texts, type no. Because I'd love to know your secret. Let's be real, texting shouldn't feel like a battle yet. For many men, it does. They send a message, check their phone every 5 minutes, feel their stomach drop when there's no response, and start over for analysing every single word they typed. The worst part, the more you try, the more she seems to pull away, and that my friend is the problem. You see, most men text in a way that kills attraction without even realising it. They either come off as too eager, too predictable, or too easy to ignore. But what if I told you that with just 3 small tweaks, you could flip the script? Instead of chasing her attention, you become the guy she can't stop thinking about. The guy whose messages she actually looks forward to today. We're breaking down 3 texting secrets women can't resist. These aren't pickup lines, they aren't tricks. They're psychological principles that work because they tap into what truly grabs a woman's attention. So if you're tired of being ignored and ready to make women excited to hear from you, stick around. This is going to change the way you text forever. Number 1, text that. Secret. Number 1, texts that trigger. Curiosity, arouse her curiosity. Imagine this. You text a woman, and instead of the usual dry response or no reply at all, she immediately texts back, asking questions, eager to keep the conversation going. Sounds like a dream. It's not, it's science. Curiosity is one of the most powerful psychological triggers. When something piques your interest, your brain enters a curiosity state, a state where your mind craves information. This is why cliffhangers and movies work so well, why people can't resist opening a mystery box, and why some texts get an instant response. While others get ignored, if you can spark curiosity in a woman's mind, she has to know more. And that's exactly what makes her respond, most men. However, text in ways that completely kill curiosity. They send messages like, I hope you're having a good day. How was your weekend? Hey, what's up? Boring, predictable, easy to ignore these messages. Give her no reason to reply because they don't create a gap in her knowledge. They don't make her feel like she's missing out on something important. Now let's flip the script. Instead of giving her all the information up front, you hold back just enough to trigger her curiosity. Here's how it works. I just realized something interesting about you. You won't believe what just happened to me today. You did something unexpected in my dream last night. These messages work because they leave her hanging. She has no choice but to ask, what is it? And that's when you extend the conversation. But here's the key. When she asks for details, don't reveal everything at once. Keep her engaged by slowly unraveling the story. For example, if you text, you won't believe what just happened to me today, and she asks what happened, don't answer immediately. Instead say, it's actually kind of funny. But I have to ask, have you ever had a moment where something reminded you of someone in the weirdest way? This keeps her engaged and makes the conversation flow naturally. Men who master this technique never struggle to keep a conversation going. Women are naturally curious, and when you feed that curiosity the right way, they won't just respond, they'll start investing in the conversation. And when a woman invests, she becomes emotionally engaged. Now that you know how to trigger curiosity, let's talk about the next secret. How to make her anticipate your texts. Number 2. Secret number 2. Creating anticipation. In texting texts that create anticipation, if curiosity gets her attention, anticipation keeps her thinking about you even when you're not texting. When a woman anticipates something exciting, her brain releases dopamine, the same chemical responsible for pleasure and excitement. This is why people eagerly count down to vacations, birthday surprises, or even a simple weekend getaway. The more she anticipates, the more invested she becomes. Most men fail at this because they give everything away too soon. They make their conversations predictable, removing any sense of excitement. If she always knows what's coming, there's nothing to look forward to. Look at these common mistakes. I got you something today. I planned a fun date for us. I have something to tell you. These messages aren't necessarily bad, but they're missing one crucial element. Mystery. Instead of just informing her, you want to make her wonder, speculate, and feel a little restless until she finds out. Let's rewrite them in a way that builds anticipation. I saw something today that instantly reminded me of, you want to take a wild guess what it is. I have a plan for Friday that I think you're going to love. But first, I need to Now, do you like surprises? If I told you I figured out something really interesting about you, would you want to know what it is? These messages do. 2 things. First, they make her mind race with possibilities. Second, they force her to respond. Because she needs closure. She can't just let the mystery hang in the air. And here's the key: when she asks for more details, don't give it up right away. Tease it a little if she asks. What is it? Respond with, I could tell you now. But where's the fun in that? Take a guess first. This keeps her engaged, makes the interaction playful, and puts you in control of the conversation. Women love anticipation because it makes ordinary conversations feel like an unfolding story when you become the guy who makes her excited just by texting. She won't just respond, she'll start checking her phone, hoping to see your name pop up. Now that you know how to spark anticipation, let's talk about the final secret: how to give compliments that actually work. Secret number 3, the right way to compliment her over. Text number 3, offering genuine compliments. Most men think that giving a woman compliments will make her like them. But here's the truth: if you compliment her the wrong way, it can have the opposite effect. Women hear generic compliments all the time, especially about their looks. If you tell a beautiful woman you're so gorgeous, she won't be impressed. She's heard it from dozens of other men, and it doesn't make you stand out. The problem isn't compliments themselves. It's the way men give them. The key is to make your compliments feel genuine, unique, and specific. Something that shows you actually notice her, beyond just her appearance. Look at these common mistakes. You have such beautiful eyes. You're so hot. You're the most stunning girl I've ever seen. These don't work because they sound rehearsed and lazy. They don't make her feel special because every guy says them. Now let's flip the script and give compliments that actually make an impact. I love the way you see the world. Most people don't think the way you do. The way you handle challenges is really impressive. Not many people have that kind of mindset. I can tell you have a unique way of making people feel comfortable around you. That's rare. These compliments hit differently because they acknowledge who she is as a person, not just how she looks. And here's the trick. When you compliment something deeper than her appearance, she starts to feel a stronger emotional connection. She'll think, this guy actually sees me for more than just my looks. Another key element is timing. Don't throw out compliments. Randomly, use them when they feel natural in the conversation. If she's telling you about her goals, that's the perfect moment to say, I respect how driven you are. Most people talk about their dreams, but you actually go after them. This makes her feel seen, valued, and appreciated. A well-placed compliment isn't just about making her feel good. It's about making her associate positive emotions with you. When a woman feels genuinely appreciated, she's far more likely to respond, engage, and invest in the conversation. Now that we've covered curiosity, anticipation, and genuine compliments, let's wrap this up with a final thought on how to put everything together. By now, you understand that conclusion, the mindset shift that changes. Everything, texting isn't just about words. It's about creating emotions when you text a woman. You're either sparking her curiosity, building anticipation, or making her feel valued. If you do none of these, you're just another guy in her inbox. Easy to ignore, easy to forget. Let's quickly recap the 3 texting secrets that women can't resist. Curiosity, Make her wonder, make her ask questions, and keep her engaged by leaving gaps in the story. Instead of telling her everything. Up front, create an open loop that forces her to respond. Anticipation, give her something to look forward to. Instead of giving away all the details. Immediately let her imagine and guess, making the conversation more exciting. Genuine compliments. Forget about generic compliments on her looks. Women value being seen for who they truly are. Compliment her intelligence, her perspective, or her unique energy. It makes a lasting impression. Most guys get stuck in dry, predictable conversations that don't make a woman feel anything. But you won't be like most guys from now on. Every text you send will either make her curious, excited, or appreciated. That's how you make texting effortless and fun. If you apply these principles, you'll notice a shift. Women will engage more, respond faster, and be genuinely interested in talking to you. The best part, you won't feel like you're chasing attention, because now the dynamic has changed. Master these techniques, and you'll never have to worry about getting ignored again.